May 1st. Today's reading is two passages that are identical and placed in two different places in the Bible. It's a psalm of thanksgiving written by David, where he acknowledges what God has done in his life. In this beautiful passage, he gives God the credit for all that is taking place. Knowing when and how to say thank you may seem like a simple thing, but it's actually a very big deal. As basic as that sounds, it's not as common as it should be. Many people don't have a thankful heart. And one of the reasons for this is because they fail to understand the context in which they live. They don't appreciate what others did to allow them to be where they are, or they fail to see God's hand in their lives, how God has brought them to where they are. Not understanding what has been done for us prohibits us from fully appreciating and therefore fully enjoying what we have. How ironic is that? In those situations, our outlook is not changed by our circumstances. It is changed by our realization of how good we actually have it. Acknowledging what God has done and what others have done for us is the starting place to having a thankful heart. It's a necessary ingredient for success in any endeavor. Acknowledging what God has done also reminds us what God is like. That's how David can confidently speak of who God is, because he had seen through his lifetime the repeated display of God's ability to deliver him and bless him. The ability to acknowledge God's goodness was one of David's great attributes. He wrote more about this topic than anyone else in all of Scripture. God expects us to acknowledge all He has done for us and to act accordingly. Here's today's application. When was the last time you approached God to simply thank Him for what He has done for you? Not to ask Him for anything, but just to say thank you. If you are not in the habit of doing so, it's a good habit to develop. Saying thank you is a form of worship. It provides the correct starting point from which to move forward. So don't forget to say thank you today. Now here's today's prayer.